YouTube friends. I wanted to quickly talk about how I've been able to cope with my mental health, cope with staying home again. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I got a job after like 10 years to help with my mental health while my kids are all at school, and then that did not last very long. It was like 3 weeks, and then the job was actually making things worse. So I am now a stay-at-home mom again, and I wanted to talk about a few things that I've implemented into my life and my family's life to kind of bring the chaos to order. And these are really easy, and you can use them and apply them in your life too. So the first one that I started to do, and this was even before I got my job, because I was realizing that there was a lot of chaos in our life. We had no order. It just felt really stressful, and I understood that what we were doing was affecting even our basic needs. And I've mentioned this before, that if your basic needs are not being met, then you cannot succeed anywhere else in life, and life is like tremendously harder. So this was focused specifically around dinner time. I used to cook dinner all the time, and just over time I slowly stopped cooking dinner, which meant we had to eat out more, which meant we spent more money, and it would just get to the point where like, oh, I'm hungry, oh, it's dinner time, what should we eat? I don't know, let's just go grab something. You know, that was just not helpful to our family at all. So I'm like, okay, I've got to start making meals. And not only that, but I took a step further and I said, okay, every day at 5 o'clock, I'm going to start making dinner. Even if I don't have anything planned, I'm just going to start making food, just pulling food out so that we have something to eat. And then obviously, I took it the next step, and I have been planning our meals. And so that has helped tremendously to have that schedule, that expectability in our life, because so much of our life is uncontrolled and unexpected. So if my family knows every day around 5 o'clock we're going to start making dinner, then that is something they can rely on, and it's a basic need, which is food, and then our lives can go a lot more smoothly knowing that we are going to have dinner together. So another one that I started to implement was super simple, because I was starting to notice that my kids, myself, that our laundry would get piled up to the point where like, oh crap, what am I gonna wear? All my clothes are dirty. Okay, so there was a lot of chaos around having clean clothes in our house. And then when we finally would get to wash our clothes, no one would put them away. And this is kind of a more personal level. Like, I still have my kids, they're not quite getting their clean clothes put away. And I've been trying to help with that a little bit, especially the younger ones. What I started to do was very simple. I created this cute little chart. I'll stick a picture in here. And it's very simple, of the days of the week and who gets to do their laundry on that day. And the rule is, you're welcome to do laundry any day of the week as long as that person on that day has done their laundry. And this has been so tremendously helpful. Even if I don't feel like I'm running out of clothes yet, every Monday I wash mine and my husband's clothes. Every Tuesday my daughter does hers, and so on. And it's been really awesome to implement this, because it's like, oh, it's Tuesday, she does her laundry, and it just gets done. And we don't have to figure out, oh crap, I ran out of clothes. You know, it gets done. It's super easy. Okay, this next one, I have only just started implementing it, because I've been noticing that, especially my son, okay, we were looking at each other's love languages the other day, I will list them here. I don't know if you guys have done any research on this, but everybody has 2 really strong love languages where they feel loved, and I've noticed that they also love people with the same language that they feel loved. And this is important in my life because if I know the love language of my kids, of my husband, then I know what to do to love them, to make them feel loved and appreciated and cared for. We went through everybody's love languages the other day, and most of our love languages revolve around spending quality time together or being appreciated. And so I found it very important for my family to spend time together. So lives get chaotic, kids have school and practices and different things, and my husband's doing school. Again, we've picked a very specific time of day between 8:30 and 9 o'clock where we all sit down together, and this is when we usually pray and read scriptures, and we just, sit together and enjoy being with each other. And some nights it's not enjoyable, but we try and focus on at least getting together, and as we keep going, I know this is something that will get better and will become more treasured and valued in our lives. So if you clicked on this video, those are the 3 main things that I've implemented in my life to just help bring more order into my life. I used to put so much responsibility on my kids, and I still do. I still want them to learn how to clean and learn how to be responsible, but since I am home again, I am taking more of that responsibility on so that when my kids come home, they can focus on what they need to, being a kid, getting their homework done, and just being together. And so I've been doing more during the day as much as I can to help keep our house in order. I have learned that physical chaos, physical clutter can really clutter your mental status, and I have personally known that and found that out also. So by keeping my home clean during the day, when the kids come home from school, that in itself is a little chaotic because they have all these papers I need to see and homework to sign. And so if I can get the house in order before they come home, this just brings us to a whole nother level. So I hope you liked this video. If there's some things I mentioned that you think might help you, let me know. And if there's some things that you're doing at home that could help anyone else, please share them. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're new to my channel and would love to follow my journey and just hang out with me, please subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.